Okay, so I was just making a quick video. Sorry. This is nearpod.com. You can always use the app if you have the school's iPad. You're going to click right in here where it says join a lesson to enter a code. And so I'm going to enter this code NHZUY. You can enter whichever code you have for that day. And look right there, it says joining the lesson. And in a second, it's going to have me type in my name to join the lesson. But you can see right there, it says joining the lesson. Mine says Brittany Wally. I click join lesson. You're going to have to type your name in. Mine is already there. So this says rounding to the nearest 10 and 100 assessment. So then it says exit ticket. So this tells us what standard we're starting. It explains the standard, and it says the goal of this exit ticket is to measure the student understanding of the topic. Okay, and not all nearpods will tell you exactly the standard being used, but this one does. Materials and preparations. So before beginning the exit ticket, students should have access to a blank paper and pencil to help you solve the problem. This should always be the case when you're doing math, because it's really important to have this along with it. So I'm going through the slides. Notice I'm just using the arrows back and forth. The objective for the lesson. This says let's get started. Here are the directions. Okay, then these are the directions. It says let's review key information. So first they review. So these are important that your student read over, your child, so that they know exactly what's expected of them in the Nearpod. A lot of students skip over this section. Make sure they don't. Rounding to the nearest 10. If the ones place is 0 or 4, then you round down basically the same, right? If it's in the ones place, a 5 or a 9, then 5 to 9, you round up. And it gave an example at the bottom. Rounding to the nearest 100, let's create. So right here, you have the tools at the bottom. It says round 24 to the nearest 10. Okay, so you write it in there and then you submit. I'm not going to write it in there because I don't want you to see the answer. But, well, you know what? We'll just do it. So 24 to the nearest 10, there's a 4 behind it, right? 4 is less than 5, so we keep it the same. Add a 0, submit. That's all you do. Then again, rounding to the nearest 1, submit. Rounding to the nearest 5, submit. Now to the nearest 100, so that means I'm looking at that 2 there, the 1, right? So then you round to 100, submit the answer. Go to the next one, submit. Let's write. This is an open-ended question here. Read the question at the top, and you just answer it in the box and hit submit. Then I'm submitting mine anyways. Make sure you have an answer in yours. Then take the quiz. It says it's 6 questions right there, so you know how many questions. You answer each one, right? So it gives you right or wrong answer there. You can hit next at the bottom also. We'll also go to the next section. So we're clicking here. You're going to the next one. You're going to the next. Next. Until you've reached all of them. All right.